That's a cotton candy sky right there, you guys. With a coastal twist. But then you see those deeper blues come out briefly before they disappear into black. It's just subtle, very subtle changes in contrast of the sky. It's like a painting. A story is in the heavens. Stars, painted in the stars. I think we probably used to have a better view of that. The stars in the story. Maybe pre-flood, right? If there was a canopy up there. The potential that we could have even heard colors. You could be looking at that color right there and it could be talking to you. Once we have our new bodies, we'll be able to pick up all the new. We'll be able to see new colors, hear new sounds, smell colors, taste colors. It's going to take you forever to meet everybody in the world. It's going to take you eternity to finally get there. That's what we're going to be doing forever. Endless things to do. Endless things to do in heaven. The filmer, the photographer here is a believer in creation. I'm creating a video. I can look around and see that what I am in is also a creation. It's pretty obvious to me, in my humble, honest opinion. I can see this is a painting. I'm sitting here talking. Someone could try to define that as intelligence. It's design. It's design. Love, beauty. Just the fact that you want to sit here and watch it, that's a sign that we are created. You have a desire to look at beauty. You have a desire to long for that infinite horizon. The mystery of... It's all resemblance. There's a spiritual battle going on right now. And we are at the edge of the earth, holding it down in California. Because we're not afraid to say who we are and what we believe in. And have that free speech and that right to do it. Because if we don't exercise it, we'll all become robots. This goes back to that, do I want to go left or do I want to go right? Cotton candy sky. Here, the Pacific Ocean. Edge of the earth. Edge of the world. Humbling. It's very humbling. But very peaceful. It's very peaceful at the same time. It puts you in check. Reminds you whose earth this really is. We just kept praying for the right thing to happen, for us to be strong. And it's been a few years now, we're still in our house. We wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be here, if we didn't have that faith to believe that we could do it, we wouldn't have tried, and we wouldn't have still been living on the coastside. We personally asked Jesus to come into us and keep us here. Look at that. You just turn off just mute it if you don't like that. You gotta get a camera and go down to the beach and talk about evolution and how exciting it is to be involved with the creator that didn't have no purpose. How exciting is that? That's not anything to worship. I would just believe in God just for the thought, because it's a better life. It's a better life to live, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. What is a better life to live? You could try to fight people that want to argue and say, "Oh, it's not real. It's not whatever." Go ahead and believe what you want to believe. Live the life you want to live. I feel real content, real happy being on the winning side. And I could look around. I'm so successful in the things that I've done. Why? Not because of myself. I don't know how to do those things. I humble myself in all those situations, and I've succeeded in every goal that I've had. And each one of them, I was nervous at the beginning. And then I feel so much more accomplished, so much more able as a human after going, through it, coming into it nervous, coming into it. Can I do it? Can I, I need to. And then you make it through, you're a little stronger, you're a little wiser. Maybe it didn't go exactly how you wanted it to go, but you somehow were able to get to, you didn't get there exactly the way you thought you did, but you still ended up at the same spot where you wanted to be, so you're humble about that. Or you find out you're in a spot that's even better than you even ever wasn't even really what you wanted at all. And then what you wanted is just really right there in front of you. Maybe it's your loved one, maybe you're taking things for granted. Because life is just slipping by, it's not waiting. Time isn't waiting for you. It waits for no man. And when you die, you're going to be dead for a long time, so to me, the risk versus reward, to humble myself before a creator, that's easy. That is the easiest thing to do. I'm not proud. I don't need to be proud and say, oh, I'm my own God. Why would you without a God? For what point? For what purpose? What would be the point of enjoying those things for your own flesh? So you could just end up as nothing at the end, with no memory, with no nothing. The flesh will die, but the thought is real. We're thinking about the thoughts right now. Where do those thoughts go when the flesh perishes? Where does the thought, the mind, the soul go? Think, ponder, giving glory to God. And now I feel so strong and so proud of who I am and what I believe in. And I'm not afraid to say it in front of anybody. I'm not afraid to tell you, yeah, I believe in God. What's the problem with that? What do you believe in? God of dirt? God of nothing? Your God doesn't have a purpose for you. You have to believe in it. You can't try to hide behind. There's no fiction. Nobody's unbiased. Everybody's biased. Everybody has some sort of opinion. That's why I just disregard the haters now. And people that want to hear, then I'll embrace them fully. People that you can kind of tell sometimes. Some people, they'll give you a little bit of grief or whatever. But sometimes it's a cry for help. Sometimes they just need a little bit more. But when you press it, and if they're not looking to hear, then I'm the same way. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm admitting it. I'm saying it. I'm admitting that it's a faith, that it's a belief that I have. I don't have tax funding supporting me, giving me money to make these videos to support God, but they have tax money supporting them through every media outlet there is. All the news stations, every classroom, every topic that doesn't have to do with origins. Somehow they want to talk about origins. They always want to bring up millions of years to the kids their brains are sponges. You start telling them repeating millions of years in every single topic. You start talking about evolution, how you basically equate to soup. The soup came alive, desired to live forever. Well, because it never happened. Sure, we can adapt and change, yeah. We look at the same science, it's just about our worldview. It's the same science that we're looking at, the same world that we're looking at. We just interpret it a different way. I see that there was a flood. I see evidence of a flood. I see a decaying world, though it is still beautiful. It is not in its prime. There's a lot of ocean out there. The oceans probably were smaller before the flood. giving us more land, more space to inhabit. I'm starting to get a little twitchy here standing up for so long. My legs are going numb. I love you guys though. This is for me. This is a message for me, talking to myself in that third person. And if anybody else wants to join in and appreciates that message, then go ahead, and I welcome you to enjoy my message. But I watch these videos, and that's why I monologue. I started monologuing more and talking to myself so that I can listen to it and then reflect back and expand even further on that topic to take it, to elevate myself and my thoughts to what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to think about, where I'm trying to conduct my life as the conductor, you know. My body, my flesh, the physical body that I live in is the puppet. My soul, my mind is the master at the strings, you know, and then you could even take it farther where God is the one that really made you, that gave you that ability to be also a string puller and also be a master of puppets, right? But you're just your own puppet, really. You can't control other people, and that's the problems. Men want control over other men in different forms of, you know, whether it's a physical fight, whether it's just the ability to have what he desires on his fleshly self and his heart. To have the power to take your happiness away when you have nothing but happiness, and he can't understand why you're happy when you don't have nothing. It's like that's what happened to me, right? I feel like in a certain way, I was happy, I was humble, I had a good job. I still have it, I guess, but everything's been kind of shut down. But I was planning to get married. I got my dog, and just every day was a happy day. You know, it didn't matter really about the things that I had. It mattered about my attitude. Every day I was happy, and I feel like there's those demons that snuck in and started to get in between that partnership, right? However they could break down this guy who's just so happy and just content. He's content with his life. He tries to get along with people. He's not trying to look for fights. He's always just trying to make new friends. He's always trying to just get along and satisfy his employer, and just tries to strive and wants people to see his efforts. But for some reason they weren't seen. They weren't, you know, so I'm the minority somehow, and it's almost like in certain situations they won't reward the people that are those strivers, right? It's because they need to maintain a certain amount of control of the situation. Sometimes you're above that. You're like so far above that like you're ready to be like hiring people and running your own show completely. It's like you don't need anybody really. This is just like speculation. It's not so rigid towards one specific thing. You can take it how you want it. It doesn't have to mean anything. Again, this is kind of just a random spiel. I didn't prepare a speech or anything. Didn't even plan on making a live stream. I thought I was going to go for 10 minutes. We kept going. We kept it live. We're still going. It's almost an hour. And it looks like we got a couple people. And I appreciate it. But this is just such a beautiful contrast, and just I couldn't help but give the glory to God in this situation. So if you don't think that, then I'm sorry for you. I really am. I really am sorry for you. You can't see that this is so beautiful. You're welcome. BLM Gaming. Thank you for the message. It all adds up, you guys. I'm just a normal person out here, just like you guys. Just grabbed my phone and started making a video. So, anybody has the power inside of just... It's mainly about prayer is what it is, and glory to God. That's what it's about. For me, you know, that's what I'm trying to lean on. I'm not perfect. I can't always satisfy that, but I'm trying to be less about me and more about God. Like, I could show you dirt biking videos, I could show you things that I do with my body, or I could show you God's creation. Like, look at the beach, look at the ocean, look at, you know, this is where I want to get my glory. I don't want to have a professional athlete hanging on my wall who doesn't even know me or care about me. saw me, he would look right past me. He'd probably appreciate that I'm a fan, but Jesus, he wants he wants to get to know you. He actually wants a relationship with you. But that's where free will comes in. That's where we're not robots. That's the beauty. That's what gives us so much beauty. We can all think. You can think what you want to think, and I can think what I want to think. It's because we are not robots. We have freedom to participate and conduct our lives. Right? God says what's right or wrong. When society starts saying what's right and wrong, then we end up having to do what's best for society, not what's best for. We lose personal freedom. We lose personal rights, personal property, self-ownership, self-preservation of thought, who you want to be. That's all goes away when all of a sudden evolution infects the Christian church, and somehow the Christians try to say, oh, well, that's how God did it. That's not how my God did it. My God did it in 6 days, like he said he did, and he rested on the seventh day. And the earth is not millions of years old. That's an opinion. That's a theory. It's not proof. There's nothing. You have to believe in it, just like I have to believe in God. It's not about trying to prove the other guy wrong. It's about what you want to believe in. Do you want to have the freedom to believe in what you want to believe in? Because they're trying to take it away. And next is, like I just told you, personal rights, freedom of speech, freedom of will, freedom of thought. Look in communist countries and stuff. They don't have the right to think certain ways, to believe certain ways, to worship gods that they choose. This has happened in the past, in history, throughout history. They try to control your mind and control your thoughts. You think the news is true? You think what they're telling you, trying to feed you certain things, yeah, are true, but they mix truth with lies to get you on a track. It's not the individual person or the network, it's the devil working. He works in the long term, ever since the garden, ever since he fell and iniquity was found in him, ever since he was mad that we were worshiping God, like I'm doing right now, giving glory to God. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that at all. He wants me to be a robot and worship him mindlessly without thinking for myself. Just accept what the teachers say, believe in a million years, believe that you're not anything, that you pretty much value your life, the sum of your life ends up equating to nothing, because when you die, that's the end. Enjoy it while it lasts is basically the message trying to be sent. Do what's fun for you. You make the rules. But that's not what I see. That's not what I see at all. I see that there's a creator, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay that I'm accountable to him. It's okay with me that my actions will be judged by him one day. I'm okay with that. I'm fine. That doesn't bother me. But I guess some people, that bothers them. They don't want to be accountable to a creator. They want to be their own creator of their own world. Make their own rules. They don't want to feel like what they're doing is really what it boils down to is they don't.
Oh, we made it, you guys. I thought I lost the stream. Oh my, I hope we still got it. I swear. We got it still. Oh, thank God. Thank you guys. The camera died, my phone died. I was literally able to plug it back in, turn YouTube on live, and it's still there, thank God. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna end it right now so I don't lose it. Thanks for tuning in, thumbs up. We were off for like 5 minutes, guys. Oh, we made it. I thought we were gonna lose it. Okay, love you guys, that's the end.